Hey guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Happy Thursday, Christopher.
Happy Thursday, and we have a treat for you. We're back in Area 52 where we keep all the top secret prizes. And because Memorial Day weekend is coming up and I'll be out having some fun tomorrow, we're going to do a Fire Up Thursday. And for the first time, show you the grand prize supercharged Jeep 392. Been a while since we've done a Jeep. This one, all sorts of great upgrades. You know, I've got to tell you that Jeep 392 Final Edition 4x4, window sticker price on it is $102,000. Can you believe that? And that's the stock vehicle from your Jeep dealer. We've added tons of upgrades here. Before we get to the engine bay, special thanks to the great guys over at Mickey Thompson. Look at that, those amazing Mickey Thompson wheels. I absolutely dig them. And the Baja Boss tires on there. Real good stuff. Our friends at Force Customs in Tampa helped us with the modifications on here. There's other cool stuff on here too that a stock Jeep doesn't have. We've got the KC lights. And yes, these are removable. And we've got, look on over here. Let's look at the front bumpers. We always seem to do something with the bumpers, don't we?
I love that look.
Fab Fours. Looking really good there with the Warren winch.
That beautiful Warren winch. Look at that. I gotta tow you out of stuff.
This is a great looking Jeep. So what's something like this, if you were to buy a Final Edition 392 and then add all these mods on here, $140,000. But you know we got a better way. Get your entries at dreamgiveaway.com. We will fire this bad boy up. PJ, let's take a look at the Whipple supercharger.
This is incredible.
Custom tuning from Hemi Fast out in New York State. We thank them for helping out on here as well. So that is a Roots style Whipple supercharger. And I know what you're going to ask me next. What kind of power does it have?
Oh.
So it's been dynoed. That's what's really cool. And so the stock Jeep 392 at the rear wheels, probably high threes. They rated 470 at the crank. So I'm going to give you the at the rear wheels and then at the crank with the supercharger on it. At the wheels, 550, and the horsepower about 516. That's at the wheels. So if you put that back to the crank, that's about 660 at the crank and about 600 and, maybe 612, 615 foot-pounds of torque. This thing is a muscle Jeep.
Now this hood up here has a big air induction setup where all of this air is kind of flowing through this top here. And there's 3 different spots that we're looking at.
There are. Look at that. You've got one here. You've got airflow here. And then you've got over here. I'm going to have to research why they have so many different locations for allowing airflow on this. And if it really adds to horsepower or not. So you're going, is it a Hemi? Hey, that thing got a Hemi? Someone please ask me that question.
I'll ask it for you.
Go
Chris.
ahead.
Is that thing you've got a Hemi?
That thing's got a Hemi, 6.4 liter. Again, from the factory, it's naturally aspirated. The Whipple supercharger on it is a custom that we had done. Other great stuff going on here. It just has a great look. You can see it's a hardtop, but yes, that hardtop is removable. In case you're spending time out at the beach and you care to have some fun. What do we have out here? I'm sure we have a Fab 4 rear bumper that we do. And we've got, yeah, Mickey Thompson was so nice, they even gave us the spare.
Full spare, yeah.
Full spare. Super good. One person is going to win this amazing Jeep. Let's take a look inside real quick. Good appointments in here. Got nice leather from the guys at Jeep.
Got computer screens here in the front and over on the side, Chris.
And that's right. And you can see that, again, it's not a Hellcat. It doesn't have a 220 mile per hour speedometer. It has 120, but it's a Jeep with big wheels. You don't want to be experiencing what this thing can do at 100 plus miles an hour. You want to take it slow and safe. What I really like about this one is that it's got the performance exhaust mode, and you'll get to hear that. So I'll fire it up mellow, and then I'll hit that button, and you'll hear the rumble, the active exhaust. PJ?
JP wants to know, take me to the beach. And is it heavy? Is this a heavy?
It is. I don't know the weight on this. I'm going to have to look it up. But yes, this is not the Porsche GT4 RS. Even the wheels. Think about the weight of those wheels and tires. They've got to be a couple 100 pounds apiece, right?
Yeah, Kyle says it looks awesome. Bet she would be a lot of fun to drive.
Absolutely. Let me get a seat inside here. Got a nice grab bar to get in and out easy. Push button start. Here's the keys that are going to go to the winner. 2 sets, of course. This is not a used Jeep. We bought it brand new from our Chrysler dealer, Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Did you know there's only 3 Dodge products out there right now, but the Hemi is coming back? Keep those fingers crossed.
Now, Chris, is this better to get a shot from the engine with the supercharger, or
now go to the back and then supercharger afterwards?
All
okay.
Right, let's see what you got.
So we're going to fire it up. Fire it up Thursday for Memorial Day weekend. Let's do it. Okay, this is the mellow sound. That's right. I just said that's the mellow sound. Wait till you hear the performance exhaust. You hear that change? Now listen. It sounds just like a Hellcat. Up to the front, PJ, that's the performance sound. Can you guys believe a Jeep can sound like this? 6.4 liter Hemi, supercharged, 660 horsepower. One more. This sounds good. Sounds like a Hellcat.
It sounds good from both sides. You could definitely hear that supercharger in there.
Yeah. And you couldn't hear me while I was talking, but I was telling them. It sounds like a Hellcat when you push that performance exhaust button right here on the dash. Sounds really good.
JP says, dang, that's fierce. And
Yep.
especially when you have that sound on there.
Exactly.
Charles says, nice, I'd love to see that featured on a Harley package. It is nice.
That would be nice. Yeah. And we've got a great Harley package for you guys as well, that Ford F-250 Harley truck.
Man says, she's Purdy. These are some nice trails up here in Tennessee that are calling for that Jeep.
Absolutely. Get those entries at dreamgiveaway.com. I'll also remind you our 0-60 giveaway features the Dodge Challenger Hellcat with a 6-speed manual for you guys who still remember how to use a clutch pedal, and I'm sure all of you do. You only have until June 30th to enter on that one. Get your entries on all of our great Mopar giveaways, including the Super Mopars, the classics. We have, 14, 15 different giveaways you can check out at dreamgiveaway.com. I'm glad we had a chance to reveal this before the big Memorial Day weekend, because this kind of kicks off summer in style.
Yeah, this is a great vehicle.
Remember, this holiday weekend, this national holiday weekend, is about the memory of those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. So please keep the servicemen and servicewomen who are no longer with us in your prayers and in your thoughts.
Yeah,
PJ?
it says promo code REMEMBER7X for those tickets.
That's correct. Get your 7X tickets all weekend long on any of our active giveaways. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. We'll see you guys on Tuesday with more great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes. It only happens right here